Okay, today's story is called Zinnia's Flower Garden. We're looking here at the title page, and we see the title at the top, and we see a name at the bottom. It says Monica Wellington. There's only one name, so she must be the author and the illustrator. The special thing about this story is that it's both pictures of real life things and drawings put together to make a story. So let's look out for the real pictures as we read together. This is the title page. We see it again, Zinnia's Flower Garden by Monica Wellington. Here she goes, off to make a garden. Spring has arrived. Zinnia is getting her garden ready for planting. She digs up soil and turns it over with her shovel. She takes out stones and rakes the dirt smooth. The warm sun feels good while she works. Zinnia carefully plants many kinds of flower seeds in a row. She covers the seeds with dirt and pats it all down very gently. She sprinkles the ground with water. If you take a look on each page, we're going to see a little tiny book with a pencil there. This is her journal and the dates that she wrote on. So this one she wrote on May 3rd. It says, "Very busy planting my seeds today. Such hard work." You can see all the different kinds of seeds around here. These are actual real seeds that they took pictures of. And here she is planting them in the ground. Zinnia waits for the seeds to sprout. The seeds need the sun to shine, the rain to fall, and many days to pass. It is hard to wait so long for her seeds to grow. See, on this page, her journal is all the way down here. It says May 12th, rain all day. Ugh. But it is good for my garden. That's right. Whenever we see that rain, we know all of the trees and the flowers are getting what they need to keep growing. Every day, Zinnia checks her garden to see if anything has happened. Look, the first seedling is poking its way up through the dirt. Here's her journal, and it says May 20th, my first sprout today. Wow! This is what she started with when she planted that little seed, and it grew a little tiny root, and then it grew a little bit bigger, and just big enough to poke up through the dirt, and it has a little tiny sprout on top. That's what she can see, even though there's all of this under the dirt. She can see the little sprout that popped. Now Zinnia's garden is full of green sprouts growing towards the sun. Little stems grow taller, little leaves get bigger, little roots burrow deeper into the ground. So just like we were seeing these little tiny sprouts, they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And look what happens under the ground. Their roots get bigger and bigger too. Here's that journal again. This time it says May 29th. Lots of sprouts now. I can't even count them all. Wow, look at her garden. Those look like real pictures of plants that must be growing in this person's garden. She's got sunflowers and zinnia flowers, cosmos and asters, all growing in her garden. Zinnia takes care of her garden every day. When the sun is hot and the soil is dry, she waters her thirsty plants. There she is, watering all of her plants. Looks like her animals are trying to help too. There's her journal up at the top. This time it says June 17th. No rain for a week. My garden is so dry. So she watered them to give them what they need because it wasn't raining. She pulls up pesky weeds that try to crowd out her plants. She inspects them for greedy bugs. She measures how tall her strong and healthy plants are growing. Every day they get bigger and bigger. She's gardening out here. It looks like her dog is burying a bone and her cat is helping her measure. Wow, those plants are getting very tall. And over here we find her journal. July 7th. My sunflower plants are so tall. I hate weeds. So the weeds, if she lets them go in her garden, are going to make her other plants die off. It's going to take over. So she's got to take all the weeds out. That's hard work. First thing in the morning, Zinnia runs out to check her garden. She is excited to see little buds growing on many of her plants. Buds are the beginning of flowers. I see one over here and another one over here. Oh, here's another one too. Wow, she has lots of little flowers starting to bloom. Her journal is up here. It says July 18th. My zinnias have buds. I wonder what color they are going to be. And down here at the bottom, they even show us the life cycle of a butterfly. They start off as eggs, then turn into a caterpillar, then they go into a chrysalis, and they come out as an adult butterfly ready to fly. And then at last she finds what she has been waiting for, the first flower. One bud has bloomed. How beautiful! And what a sweet smell! There are many more buds that will open soon. Wow, look at that flower. It's so beautiful. The first flower she found was purple. She was able to answer her own question that she had. Here's her journal. This time it says July 25th. My favorite flower today. It says my first flower today and lots more to come. Amazing. A big monarch butterfly landed on my finger. Wow, that must have been pretty special. The garden grows and grows with blooming flowers. Zinnia paints wreaths and picnics among them. Butterflies flutter, bees buzz. Zinnia's garden is her favorite place to be on these warm summer days. Wow, look how many flowers she made. That was a lot of hard work. Her journal says August 11. I love my garden. Yeah, whenever you see a garden, there should be lots of different bees and butterflies. Those are there to help the flowers grow and for your garden to stay healthy, so you need those. I would love to be hanging out in her garden. Her flowers are abundant, and Zinnia cuts some to arrange into bouquets. The fragrant scents of the flowers swirl around her in the warm breeze. She's got lots of different kinds of flowers in her garden, and she's cutting some to make bouquets for maybe her friends or maybe for her house. That would be a really nice thing to do. Down at the bottom, I found her journal. It says August 21st. My sunflowers are taller than I am. You know, sunflowers can grow to be really tall. If you plant some, I bet they'd be taller than you, too. One hot summer day, Zinnia has a lemonade stand and puts up a sign, Pick your own flowers. Customers come and gather bunches of flowers and drop some money in her jar. Wow, what a great idea! She's selling lemonade and giving people flowers. They get to pick them from her garden. It says, don't forget to smell the flowers. And here is her journal. It says August 28th. Busy today at my stand. Everyone loves my flowers. That must make her feel so good to share that. In the autumn, as it gets colder, Zinnia picks the last flowers from her garden. She finds ripe seeds that have formed. They are ready to be collected. She will save them to plant next year. October 13th, lots of seeds. I'll leave some for the birds. That's a good idea. We learned during our winter secrets that a lot of the different birds look for seeds from flowers that are dying. When the seeds fall out of the flowers, then they eat those. We can take some and plant those for flowers next year, but it's always a good idea to leave some so that the birds have something to eat too. The winter days are short. The sun is dim and the ground is covered with snow. But Zinnia is already planting next year's garden. When spring comes, she will be ready to grow her very own flowers again. Wow. So If we take a look around here, we know she started in the springtime with little tiny sprouts. Then in summer, they started to get bigger and bigger. And almost at the end of summer, she started to get flowers. And then in the autumn or fall time, her flowers started to let all of their seeds go. And in the winter time, there were no flowers at all. Here she is looking out on the snow falling, thinking about her garden, and she's even writing in her journal on the table. It says December 27th. I can't wait until spring. Hmm, why do you think she can't wait until the springtime? What happened in the spring that she wants to try to do again? In the springtime is when she planted her flowers, so she's probably looking forward to planting even more flowers when it gets to be springtime again. Nice job, boys and girls. That is the whole story for today.